Good morning.
Very good morning, Satyavam. You are welcome to Om Shanti Ashram.
Tell me who is the greatest fool ever born on the face of the earth?
Yeah, sir. What happens? He is the greatest fool who never believes in himself, who has no self-confidence, who has no self-realization, who has no trust in his ability, capability, the most powerful, intricate, accurate machine that is the power of mind gifted to him. Nobody taught him. So anything you do good, it can't be done, nobody has done it. There are a lot of dangers, there are a lot of problems. Eat, drink, sleep, make merry, have sex, enjoy life, alcohol and liquor and die. So be careful from these fools. They are the greatest fools. They are mediocres, they are conformist, they are routine type person. Like I told you, a peon or somebody chaprasi or somebody clerk or somebody ordinary man who is just a human being by face, but they have never used their brain. But don't think like that. I am a philosopher and thinker. I have done DSc on the power of thought. DSc means most exploration like Buddha. Everyone has brain and brain will work. Brain never stops. But if the man is not feeding the right seed of thought, creativity, optimism, good ideas, the brain will slip to the negative gear and it will start thinking greed, anger, hatred, jealousy, nonsense, killing, murdering, massacring, raping. So majority of the people are that heinous criminals, sinners, because mind will work. Mind can never stop. All my great friends, Buddha, Ralph Waldo Emerson, your best friend, Albert Schweitzer, because they are very Nobel laureate level people, so they say they understand. He was asked, as you know, BBC when got Nobel Prize, Albert Schweitzer, what's wrong with mankind? They don't think. He's fool. Mind will never stop thinking. So says our Buddha and Yoga. Yoga Chitvritti Nirodha. Your mind will keep on thinking. But if you don't stop wrong thinking and don't encourage right thinking, you become evil and devil. So yoga is teaching you stop wrong thinking. Chittavritti Nirodha. Resist your negativity and increase your positivity and hold those positive thoughts and then you meditate over it. धारण करो और ध्यान लगाओ. बोलिए जोर से.
धारण करो, ध्यान लगाओ.
Mind कभी रुकता नहीं. When you sleep in the night, Sati Babu, your mind is in action. That is called subconscious mind. That's why when you're sleeping, your subconscious mind take the full responsibility of your body. Whole day you work, lot of toxic material accumulated at every joints, at every parts of your body, every cell's tissues. They start rectifying, and they become waste, and then it is eliminated in urine, sweat, or your stool. So mind never stops working. So people say fools do not think it's wrong. Fools are fools because they have wrong thought. What a beautiful idea. Why they are fools? Why they are ignorant? Why they are stupid? Why they are criminal? Why they are rapists? Why they are murderer? Because they have thought all these day and night, So Satyababu, he is the greatest fool who has all the negativity. He is just living like in cattle. That's why my best friend Longfellow composed a poem. In this world, broad field of battle, bivouac of life. Be not a drum-driven cattle.
Be not a drum-driven cattle.
Be a hero in this strife.
Be a hero in the strife.
Hero means creativity, positivity, useful, productive, happy, prosperous, peaceful world, stimulating the intelligence of every man and woman to understand that you yourself are maker of yourself, and your most powerful weapon is your mind, the master mind. Whatever you are today because of your thought. Thought in the mind has made us. What we are by thought was wrought and built. If a man says evil thought, his life is suffering, sorrow, grief and pain. But if a man like Dr. Satnarayana or Dr. anybody good, I don't know better person than you, Satnarayana, I am very sorry. Your life is good because you have always thought good. I don't know. I don't know about GVK. I don't know. I tell you honestly, he's a big man, rich man, but I don't know. His thoughts were negative or positive because ultimately his thoughts were so worst, He let loose his dogs and they beaten me so badly. Forget about money. Forget about money. Money is very important, but what GVK gave me few rupees, that is insignificant compared to the love, respect, care and share. Can anybody betray you when you are 80, 90 years old and without money? Tell me. Can a sensible person can become so cruel and unkind that when his father is helpless, he can't walk, which means the kick is off? Friend is more powerful than a father and mother. They are artificial relationship. Friendship is artificial relationship, but these are your responsibility. Father, mother, your responsibility. Father's responsibility their children. So they are bond. But friendship is not based on this kind of, the Keith and Keen relationship, the DNA relationship. That is more precious because it is the ideological synchronization and identifications of two people. Other day you read somebody's philosophy, Tesla, what he said. If you don't know about a person, try to know who are his friends. Means birds of the same feather flock together. An evil-minded person will be surrounded by criminals. A good-minded person like Satyanarayana Sir will be surrounded by good people. That's why you see you have a host of friends. Americans, Indians, they are all good, glorious people. Because they choose people whose thoughts are progressive, useful and productive. So Satyababu, bottom line, is the most criminals who dampen the spirit of a progressive-minded person say, hey, you can't do it. It cannot be done because nobody did it. And why nobody did it? Because it's difficult, impossible to do it. So you have a lot of problems, your life will be ruined. But don't do all this. Do just sex. Have sex with your girls, not only your wife, anybody. Eat mutton, chicken, kill animals, murder, massacre, and die bloody fool one day, just like a crushed dog on the street, without ambition, without goal. Because goals, ambitions needs courage. Goal, ambitions, dreams, desire, aspirations need motivation, inspiration, and a belief that impossible is the only word found in the dictionary of fools. History is replete with the story of such resolutely well-determined persons who took the bull by the horns and all the challenge and difficult, they tread down and they become the greatest. Their courage comes from the soul within, and they understand. Battles for victory, venture defeat, misfortune is something we all have to meet. And never change the battle by curse or regret. And he who fights a good fight, though he have several failures, difficulties, but they are the men who make the history and they make the changed world where there is cell phone, where there is satellites, and where there is every beautiful thing which has make the life so better. So he is the greatest fool who says, no, it can't be done. It can't be done. It can't be done. There are thousands who will tell you it can't be done. There are thousands who will dampen your spirit, but ignore it. But don't be with these fools, naysayers. Every great man says that. I am honorably great who says it. Without money, without penny, still I talk so strong because I know things can be done. But you should have will, you should have determination, you should have courage, and you should be ready to fail. Some fool says proudly when I was interviewing him, Virendra Doctor Ji, I never failed in life, I am so great. I told bloody son of the bitch, motherfucker, you never tried anything good. You are just like an ordinary man with some money, but you have done nothing. Nothing. If you do something, you will fail. The greatest people fail thousands of times because they think different. They think great. They don't go the way everyone is crossing. They go where nobody dare to go, and then they discover new things. Thank you.